what I understand about love, or the definition of love, um, I it I cannot really answer it with one statement, but it's a multitude of the relationship principles of Jesus Christ, from forgiveness to sacrifice to so many other things that are taught in the relationship principles of Jesus Christ and the 40 Days of Love book.
I got to study this amazing book, The Relationship Principles of Jesus, by Tom Holliday, with my friends, some of whom we serve with at the youth ministry and some from the adults ministry. It was an amazing experience, I must say, in that we got to learn about these 6 relationship principles.
I have learned how to deal with problems in relationships, how to forgive. I have learned that most of the things that I knew before, I haven't learned some things, and I've also learned
Relationships being the one of the greatest things as a Christians. We ought to create good relationships with our fellow Christians and with everyone in general, because Jesus did that when he was here on earth.
The first meeting was probably the most memorable of the meetings I've had in terms of reading this book. So one question shot up from a pastor, and he asked, who can describe what love is? And everyone had their own definition of love, right? So slowly we started learning about what love is, and we started seeing how diverse love was and is.
as we went on with the book, as we read on in the group, I learned a lot. I also got to open up. I got really good experiences because you get to learn from these people, and they sometimes learn from you. As a young person, like as the youngest in the group, well, it was a really good experience.
So in my group, we were about 6 people. This one point, we got to open up, and it was just awesome because the words we all talked about, everything we all talked about came from the heart. And I remember there's also a time we got together and prayed for the different issues we were going through.
My impact that I've seen is tremendous. The thing is, God got to work in me in a sense that every principle that we would learn each week was being tested. So I've learned to forgive more, to love more, to be open to people and listen to them, to value relationships, my friends, to value their input, to value their well-being, to value what God says about them and about the whole group.
All this has had an amazing impact to me because I want to be that person who initiates conversations. I want to be that person who loves. I want to be that person who works on her relationship with people, because we as human beings have ups and downs. Sometimes we do not know what to do or how to respond when we hear that someone hates us or regards us as their enemies. But Christ is teaching us in the Word to be like Him, to have deep conversations with people, conversations that will make us draw closer to our friends, to the people in the society. So I urge you to join a CLG, join a group, study this book with someone, study this book with a group of people, not so many, just a few, so that you can all get to have these conversations and learn from the book.